The financial result and presentation have been posted on the company's website. Hope you have all had opportunity to go through the same. About the financial figures, I requested our finance head Jaiva Acharya to give you the quarter on quarter and fourth quarter and year on year brief about the numbers and figure. Yeah, Jaiva.
Hello and welcome everyone. I hope you must have got chance to go through the presentation. It has been a fantastic quarter for the company, and we would like to state few details for quarter 4 first. Then we'll take up for financial year 25. So for quarter 4, revenue stood at 80.01 crore, which is highest ever for any quarter of Macpower. Year-on-year growth is witnessed at 12%, and quarter-on-quarter growth is witnessed at 33%. EBITDA figures stood at 14.30 crores with EBITDA margin of 17.87%. Year-on-year growth witnessed in the same is 11%, and quarter-on-quarter growth witnessed is 83%. Adjusted PAT for exceptional item is 9.76 crore with a margin of 12.20%. Year-on-year growth in the same is 10%, and quarter-on-quarter growth is 117%. Reported PAT for the quarter is 8.6 crore with a margin of 10.74%. Year-on-year growth in the same is -3%, and quarter-on-quarter growth is 91%. For the full year of financial year 25, the revenue stood at 261.82 crore, which is again highest ever for Macpower. Year-on-year growth in the same is 9%. EBITDA stood at 41.54 crore with a margin of 15.87%. Year-on-year growth in the same is 17%. Adjusted PAT for exceptional item stood at 26.61 crore with a margin of 10.16%. Year-on-year growth in the same is 10.4%. Reported PAT stood at 25.44 crore with a margin of 9.72%. Growth in the same is witnessed at 6%. I hand over to Rupesh Bhai.
Yeah, thank you, Jaival. So now I would like to give you some highlights about the key point. As you know that 31st March 2025, we have a highest ever pending order book of 331 crore with the advance amount and 168 machines. We have a pending order book. NEXA contribute this time, as we discussed in last year, it's 28%, which is also a highest ever 465 machines. A pending order is with the NEXA. Order book including tender, defense is included here, which is also a highest ever. We have right now opening of 23 crore, which is the highest. Still we have another 8 to 9 months. So which is also a highest ever 23 crore from defense. We bid submitted in defense is 570 crore. 570 crore. So which is also a highest because of last 3-4 months. We have lots of new tenders is open. So 570 crore highest ever bid we submitted, and under evaluations right now is 505 in a defense, and domestic is 570. Sorry. So total bid submitted is 1076 crore, which is also a highest. And some of the new product we developed in the last financial year, we already developed more than, I think, 37 a new variant and new product, including drill tap center, high-speed drill tap center, which is for the electric EMS sector. And recently we have launched the new machines. We received the order also, which is 2 spindle vertical machining center with 2 pellet changer. It means 4 component with 1 machines with the 1 manpower. So one machine can give the output of 4 components at a time. New development for 1.5 meter turn mill center, which is for the defense. It is the new product. And in this quarter, we are executing the highest ever valued machines for the defense sector, 2.5 crore HMC 800 with the very high speed and very accuracy level it's required. Secondly, we developed the low cost automation for the small scale customer where they don't require the manpower for their production. So cost efficiency, low cost automation we developed. DCM series we completed now double column, and this NEXA we are getting the highest ever order for the double column machining center. There are 7 different kind of the variant we developed. VTL series, we developed the VTL 1200. We have another model in our basket. So totally 34 type of different variant we develop from our strong R&D team. In last year, we improved the margin last Q4 because of high valued machines, and we increased the backward integrations. We have 220 people now in sales and service. We are covering now more and more cities. Now almost 39 cities we completed. Right now, your company have 947 people are working directly as a payroll. Now we have increased the number of tech center and branch offices. So our expenses increased just because of our marketing and sales and service. Now Bangalore R&D Center also giving us the significant some of the research, and last year, as we promised, we increased our capex also 12.42 crore capex we added compared to last year 9.16. So we are adding the capex year on year. And that's why our depreciation also increased, because we are adding the capex and marketing and exhibition. Now we are participating in most of the domestic and international exhibition. Now in this coming September, we are participating in German exhibition, which is the largest exhibition in the world, #1 exhibition, where our focus is to capture the export market, and we are meeting some of the foreign manufacturer for the joint venture also. And now this month end, we are adding another 500 machine capacity. So now we have a 2000 machine capacity. After this 1st July, our capacity will be 2500. And secondly, I had announced that we installed the solar captive consumption. So almost 90% our power bill of day, because this solar you can utilize in the daytime only, night bill you have to pay. So almost 90% daytime power bill is reduced, and it is now our power cost is reduced. And previously we not entertained the big client because of the production capacity. They required the huge number of machines. But now, as I told you in Q3 con call, that will entertain the MNC and big corporate client also. Last quarter, we supplied to the Kirloskar 3 high-valued machines, approximately cost of 2.5 crore project we done for the Kirloskar. And there are many of the corporates' name I will announce in the next our meeting. So and I would like to announce that in last meeting, we announced as usual our dividend policy, which we had given 15% dividend we announced for this last financial year. And I would like to tell you as that we have a huge order book and huge quotation and tender bid we submitted. So according to the trend, I hope that this year and this quarter also, all the 4 quarters will give you the highest ever revenue with our robust order book and bid we submitted with our aggression in the marketing and new recruitment. So these all are the key highlights about the company. And I would like to tell you about the new land. There are the 17-page process. Suppose first process is the MOU with the Gujarat government. After that, the meeting with the industrial commissioner, meeting with the industrial minister, and after that, meeting with the collector, project submission. There are 17 process. So out of that, we completed 10 process. We have all the SOP of start to end formality. So 7 process is pending, and 16th there is one seminar for the defense and aeronautic industries in my city. So collector is inviting me for this project also on 16th. So this is the government land, and it's required all the NOCs and process. Say for example, water department, there is no our water or any dams is passing in our this land. So this kind of NOC, electricity will give the NOC that our electric line will not be disturbed. So this kind of process is the lengthy process, but we already crossed more than 65 to 70% formality. We hope that we'll complete this all the process very soon. So Vinayji, these all are the key highlights, and rest of the number of machines and everything is in our presentation, which is available on NSC and Macpower website also, and with the Vinayji's Captify team also. So now we'll start the next Vinayji.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. All those who wish to ask a question may use the option of raise hand and we'll invite you to ask the question. In case you're unable to do that, you can just drop a message on the chat and we'll call you. We'll take the first question from Tushar Gupta. Tushar, you can go ahead.
Yes, Tushar.
Hello. Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
Tushar.
you are audible, Tushar.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir, and congratulations for good set of number.
Thank you.
Sir, I want to know, once the land is allotted, do we see our current management is efficient in managing both the plants, or do we see the need of any other professional at a senior most level to run the new plant?
Right now we have a vice president level plant head, and my brother is also taking care of the manufacturing, and we have a professional management, general manager to the quality head to the, we have a various 34 departments for the manufacturing. So capability wise, we have a good HR team. We have 12 people in our plant right now as a HR. We have a quality management system. So we have a SOP. We are following ERP, CRM. So we system wise we are foolproof. So we need to add the few people in a senior level, yes. But recruitment will start once construction will complete it. So phase 1 we are adding another 2,500 machines. Then we'll shift this plant to the new plant. So we can have a 5,000. So in 5 years plan, we'll shift all the plan into the new plant. So capability wise, Tushar, there is no doubt because we have a exact job profile, organization chart, SOP, auditing systems, and we have a strong QMS HR team. So 100% will manage this capacity.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question. Sir, as we read in the presentation, land will be allotted in July. So, sir, how much time does it take to add 2,000 to 3,000 machines to that plant and foundry? How much time does it take to install foundry in it?
Right now, I think we targeted 12 months after we pay the money. In our 17th stage is we have to pay the money. So after receiving the land, we are targeting phase one capacity built up with the few of the things like foundry and other things as a backward integration. It will take 12 months, but maximum will finish within 10 to 14 months.
Okay, sir. Sir, last question from my side. How much cumulative cash outflow we can expect in FY26 in land and then in capex?
I think for the new project, stage-wise, we required the capex. In first phase, we are targeting 100 crore, and second phase another 100 crore. So it depends on the how much capacity we required according to the market need. But initially, we required 100 crore in phase one.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Tushar.
Thank you.
We'll take the next question from Arnav Sakhuja. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking my question. So my first question is that in Q3, our sales were slightly lower because of a bank realization issue. So just wanted to check the status on this issue. Has this issue been resolved now?
There is no issue, Arnavji, but as a policy, we decided in Q3, we have an exhibition in Bangalore. So we displayed some of the machines, which is we have to deliver that machine to our customer. That's why revenue is not booked, because this kind of machine we cannot manufacture that much fast. So we display that machines in exhibition, and after exhibition we had supply all these machine to our customers.
And what is the status regarding any joint venture discussions that we've been having?
In September, we have some meeting in Germany, because entire world, largest world manufacturer are participating in this EMO exhibition, and we are arranging the meeting with few shortlisted company, preferably Europeans, that about the joint venture or about how we can utilize their worldwide distribution network. And third thing is some of the product we can manufacture in India with their brand name.
And my next question is, could you give some revenue and profitability guidance for FY26?
I think it is forward looking, but according to the order book, if you can go through the order book and bid submitted, which is highest ever 500 crore approximately for the defense sector. I think it is a 3 years tender submitted compared to last 3 years. If you go through that, there is only 150, 200, 250. So we are expecting that all the quarter will give you the highest ever in Macpower history on quarter.
Okay, thank you for answering my questions.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arnav. We'll take the next question from Prateek Srivastav. Please go ahead.
Hello, Rupesh ji. Thanks again for taking my question. Sir, can you please explain about this inventory buildup which we have? Y on Y. Can you please give a little more details on that, sir?
Yeah, just hold on. I'll hand over to my finance. Yeah.
Yes, Pratik ji. Inventory built up, exactly why the figure is increasing, or what you want to know about that?
Yes. Why the figure has increased so much? So can you give more details on that inventory?
Yeah, that I told you in our last, right now we are not worried about the inventory. We have a 19,000 component inventory right now, and we have a more than 375 to 80 different type of the variant. So we cannot predict that much exactly which model order will receive, and the lead time and logistic time is too high. Some of the component lead time is 3 months to 4 months, and these all are material. Pratik ji, is with the credit. You don't have to pay immediately. Whatever the inventory you are using, you have to pay 70% payment is the once you utilize, then you have to give the payment. So we are not worried about the uh, dues we have to pay on time. So that's why we are increasing the inventory, because of our order book is increased. Once we received the order, we ordered the our supplier about these models inventory, which is increasing, because if without inventory we cannot ramp up the productions, and some of the time we have an order but we don't have a material. We have a material but same particular model inventory we don't have it. So definitely, Pratikji, this time our planning is highest ever in all the quarters. So in quarter on quarter, inventory also will increase, and we are not paying any interest to the bank for this inventory, because we have some reserve fund also. Our supplier is giving the long-term credit also. If we have any financial effect with this huge inventory, then only we'll think about the reduce the inventory. So inventory definitely, Pratikji, will increase on quarter, but it not affect our interest cost or financial cost.
Got it, got it. Yes, sir, one more question. When you say that we will have, the next 4 quarters, we'll have highest ever revenue. Can you give in terms of, the percentage wise, what sort of increase we can see Y on Y, and also on the margin front, can you give some guidance, please?
I cannot give exact numbers, because our challenges is we have a huge orders. We have a number of segment we are increasing, but the financial, because finance matter. Sometimes the billing cycle maybe with 30 days, maybe with 90 days, sometimes with the 6 month also, because their construction, their margin money, their documentation, that is also a lengthy process. Nowadays, government is giving lots of subsidies, various type of subsidies. In power, some of the state is giving subsidies. For construction, they are giving subsidies. For capex, for interest, they are giving subsidies. So all the people nowadays taking the loan from bank. If they are not taking the loan from bank, they cannot eligible for this kind of subsidies. So this bank process, PSU, this process is lengthy. So we cannot predict. But according to the production capacity, we increase the segment, the basket, distribution network, and marketing also. Previously, we not invested in marketing also. So with this all the robust order book also, we are predicting that will achieve the good numbers, and which is the highest ever of entire quarter on quarter in Macpower's history.
Sir, this is quarter on quarter or YOY?
YOY,
right? Yeah.
YOY, highest ever in since last so many years.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pratik. We'll take the question from Dhaval Shah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Kim Cho.
Dhaval bhai.
Good.
Hi, please.
Yes. Just one question related to the fire incident we had. So, you think there will be any more any more cost or losses which will come in our accounting in the future quarters, or everything we have taken in this quarter?
No, everything we have taken in this quarter. There is no, because it's a final survey reports and submitted to the fire department, this insurance department, and they principally agreed with this, and we have to give our commitment that we accept and agree. So this effect we had already given. So there will be no more any further fire losses we have to book in quarter 1.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck. Yes.
Thank you, Dhaval.
Thank you, Dhaval. Anybody who wishes to ask a question, please use the option of raise hand. Sir, we'll take the next question from Kush Nahar. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, good way. Yeah.
So my first question is, since you said that I think till July we'll be able to get clear, with the land allocation. So this 100 crore capex that we'll need, it will be immediately in July, August, I think. So then how are we planning to raise this kind of fund? Are we open for debt or a fundraise, or how are we going to fund this capex for phase 1 capex?
So initially stage, it depends on the valuation. It depends on our meeting with our JV partners. If they required some of the stake, definitely will prefer them for the strategic partnership for the new fund. Otherwise, we have some of the reserve fund, 20-25% we have a reserve. Some of the amount we can plan for the debt. But we are not sure how will, we have a 2-3 different option also. So once we'll receive the land, we'll plan with the help of Vinayji Captify that how we'll go through. Maybe we can raise 50% and 50% will get the short-term loan also. And we have a reserve fund also. So it depends on situation it's created. We have a lots of option right now. So fund will be no more that much constant for our new plan.
Right, sir. So now on this JV thing, so I think the September discussion that we're going to have, would that be a final closing discussion per se, or is it because I think first we have met them in January, if I'm not wrong, for the index. So by September it will be quite finalized that if we are going ahead with them or not going ahead.
In January we had a discussion with Japanese and few of the German. So we not right now shortlisted some of the Japanese because they don't allow us to supply to the defense. So we'll discuss about all these things, but they are not allow us. If they are coming with us, then we have to sign the MATI. There is the one agreement between the Japanese government and the Japanese manufacturer that they cannot produce the machine for the defense sectors. So we are focusing more and more every year and quarter on quarter with the defense only, because right now directly we are getting a number of orders from the defense factories, but now government is giving the lots of privatization. Recently we received the one big order for bomb cells. We executed one machine also. And in our export market, we are focusing our bomb cell machine with the automation. So our major revenue share we are expecting in coming years is from the defense and aeronautic, and Japanese will not allow us. So now we have a discussion with the few European companies, and this is the primary discussion in September, face to face.
Right, sir. So and if I'm not wrong, I think the new capex that we'll do, I think there is a criteria that I think 50% of the capacity has to be used for defense, if I'm not wrong. So
yes. That is also the reason. Yeah.
And we have enough visibility that our capacity will be filled because of this push that India as a government is having on defense manufacturing.
Yes. So recently we supply our NCR customer 8 to 9 machines, the high valued machines, more than 8 to 9 crore. And recently we supplied in last quarter to the bomb cell manufacturer in Maharashtra. So now this indirect customer who are the direct, they are manufacturer of the component of defense, that is also included in this policy. So we are expecting the significant growth in direct and indirect from the defense sector, because this year we are predicting is for the defense equipment and defense weapons manufacturing here. So we are focusing more on this segment only.
Right, sir. And so just one last question. Can you guide us, with maybe a strike rate that we have? So like you've said, we have tendered for around 1,000 crores worth of orders. So maybe a rough ballpark number, how much do we expect in terms of inflow for this year or accumulative of 2 years, order inflow that we're expecting?
Average, Kushbhai, the tender is cancelled also sometimes. Tender is not open up before 6 months also, but normal trend, if we have right now, is 10% minimum we are receiving and winning.
Right, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Kush. We'll take the next question from Rahil. Please go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Mehta, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Rahil bhai. Yeah, please.
Yes, hi. Sir, firstly, margins, are they sustainable at these levels? And if they can be improved, how so?
If the top line will improve the margin, because we have a certain area, we have a fixed cost. So once top line will increase, the margin also will increase. And secondly, if we have a more execution of the defense sector and more execution of NEXA basket, definitely margin will increase.
Rahil, do you have a follow-up question?
Yeah, hi. So this phase one, once you start it, after you have the land in July, by when do you think you can complete it and then utilize it fully?
I think, as I told you in my last question, my last answer, that after receiving, we will complete the first phase within 12 months, because we are discussing with the construction project company also. They offered us 12-month maximum time as a turnkey project. So we expected within 12 months after receiving of the land, we'll complete this project.
Hello.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
And all
Thank
the
you,
best.
Rahil. We'll take the next question from Karthik. But please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for taking my question. रुपेश जी, so ये phase one का जो capex हम plan कर रहे हैं, इसका जो revenue contribution है from phase one, is it likely from H2 FY27 next financial year, or will it start from FY28?
I think 27, not before that, because 12 months we required to start the plan, and after that revenue will start slowly. First quarter utilization of 50%, 75%, second quarter. So gradually we increase the capacity. So it will be on 27.
Okay, sure. And अभी जो 330 crore का order book है that we have, so and considering the tenders that we are submitting in aerospace and defense, and considering that is a strong focus area for us, so how will this pie likely to change? You know, अगले 1-2 साल में ये pie कैसा change होते दिख रहा है आपको, कि what percentage of the order book will be from aerospace and defense maybe after 2 years versus what it is now?
बिकॉज अभी मैंने जैसे लास्ट कार्तिक भाई जैसे बताया था Q3 मीटिंग में, कि हमारा अभी भी 4% इंडियन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का प्रोडक्शन का 4% इन टर्म्स ऑफ द वैल्यू हमारा मार्केट शेयर है. तो अभी भी 96% हमने मार्केट को कैप्चर ही नहीं किया है, या उसको टच भी नहीं किया है, या अदर एरियाज में हमने फोकस नहीं किया है. तो ग्रेजुअली हम लोग इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं मार्केट शेयर बढ़ाने के लिए. तो वो एरिया में अभी हमने एरोनॉटिक और जो कॉरपोरेट कस्टमर है उस पे अभी रिसेंटली फोकस किया है. तो ग्रोथ के लिए अभी बहुत बड़ी जगह बाकी है. और अगर हम लोग कंजप्शंस की बात करें, इंडिया का जो कंजप्शन है उसका खाली हम लोग 2% ही ले रहे हैं. तो हम इंपोर्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट प्रोडक्ट जो है वो जेवी के थ्रू, या फिर हमारी इन हाउस जो कैपेबिलिटी है जिसमें हमने काफी नई प्रोडक्ट्स ये बार डिस्प्ले की है. जर्मनी में हम लोग 2 स्पिंडल का जो सब स्पिंडल के साथ में वाई एक्सिस है जो मेडिकल इक्विपमेंट के लिए फेमस है, उस टाइप की प्रोडक्ट बास्केट भी ऐड कर रहे हैं. अभी भी काफी प्रोडक्ट्स जो है जो इंपोर्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट हो रही है, जो इंपोर्ट हो रही है, वो हम बनाएंगे. तो ग्रोथ के लिए हमारे पास कंजप्शंस के 2% और डोमेस्टिक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के 4% ही मार्केट शेयर है. तो अभी भी ग्रोथ के लिए काफी बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है हमारे लिए. तो ये जो जर्नी है ग्रोथ की, वो मुझे लगता है कि काफी हद तक 10-12% तक तो बहुत ही स्मूथ वे में increasing the distribution network, increasing the marketing, increasing the capacity of production, increasing the product basket, ये सब एक्शन करने के लिए हमें 10-12% तक बहुत इजी वे में आगे हम बढ़ेंगे. उसके बाद की जर्नी का थोड़ा हमें स्ट्रगल दिखेगा.
Okay, that's great to hear, sir. Sir, FY24 में we saw almost 20% growth in revenue. FY25 साल में कुछ challenges थे जिससे कि थोड़ा सा I think impact हुआ है. तो is it fair to say that you can expect similar kind of growth next year as well as FY24? Is that fair to say?
आपका 24 का जो था अप्रैल में फर्स्ट क्वार्टर जो था वो सारी इंडस्ट्रीज को हिट हुआ था, जो इलेक्शन का टाइम था मेरे ख्याल से अप्रैल में. तो ये साल कुछ ऐसा फैक्टर्स नहीं है. और आपने देखा भी होगा कि मई का जो अपना जीएसटी का जो कलेक्शन आया है विच इज ऑल्सो हाईएस्ट एवर. अप्रैल तो आता ही है क्योंकि मार्च का फिगर है, लेकिन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेगमेंट में मुझे जो दिख रहा है उसमें अप्रैल में भी जो बहुत खराब जाता था क्योंकि बैलेंस शीट रेडी नहीं है, लोन अप्रूवल नहीं हो रहे, बैंक का ऑडिट चल रहा है, वो कंपैरेटिवली इतना खराब नहीं रहा है. और जीएसटी का भी आप देखेंगे तो अच्छा ही अप्रैल का फिगर आया है. तो ये साल कोई अगर ज्यादा कुछ डिस्टरबेंस नहीं आता है तो अच्छा ही रहेगा.
Okay, that's a great question. Sir, last question, the 42 crore का order जो हमने Imtex में हमको मिला है, so what is the approximate timeline? I mean, is it in this financial year only? Execution का timeline क्या है?
उनका अंदर 170 रफली मशीन्स, नंबर ऑफ मशीन्स थे, उसमें से काफी मशीन्स तो बुक एंड बिल थे कि वही मंथ में चाहिए. तो उसमें से काफी एग्जीक्यूशन हो चुका है और बाकी रोल ओवर हुआ है ये क्वार्टर के लिए. तो ये ऑर्डर बुक के अंदर कुछ नंबर्स जो है वो अभी रोल ओवर हुआ है उनका भी है, और कुछ हमने Q4 में एग्जीक्यूशन टाइम पे ही एग्जीक्यूट कर दिया.
Okay. Thank you, sir, and all the best for the coming quarters.
Thank you, Karthik bhai.
Thank you, Karthik. We'll take the next question from Advaitya Chandoke. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Sir, my question is related to capacity utilization. What is the current capacity utilization and how much boost would the new plant provide to the overall existing production capacity?
Right now, last year we utilized more than 80%. Some of the inventory, semi-finish and finish is forwarded into the first quarter. And this financial year, we are planning to cross the more than 80%. It's quarter on quarter, but year on year, we'll cross more than 80% capacity will utilize. It is not the utilization in terms of the numbers. Because if we have a small machine, 10 lakh rupees machine, the average price we are calculating for the capacity utilization is 20 lakh rupees. So our capacity right now is 500 crore and we'll try to utilize more than 80% capacity in this new financial year.
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Samarth Nagpal. Please go ahead.
हाय रुपेश सर, कैसे हैं?
हाँ नागपाल जी, बढ़िया. कैसे हैं आप?
सर बढ़िया. सर एक क्वेश्चन था, मतलब आई थिंक पिछले 2-3 क्वार्टर्स में भी यही क्वेश्चन रहा है कि जो हमारा ऑर्डर इनफ्लो है उसमें अगर लास्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर से कंपेयर करें तो इनफ्लो में एक ड्रॉप आया है. आई थिंक Q2 में बहुत ज्यादा ग्रोथ नहीं था, Q3 में इंटेक्स था, तो ऑर्डर्स थोड़े से पुश हुए थे. अगर हम Q4 के भी सर ऑर्डर्स देखें जितने हमने रिसीव किए, आई थिंक हमने 433 मशीन्स का ऑर्डर रिसीव किया इस Q4 में, एंड लास्ट ईयर हमने 480 मशीन्स का ऑर्डर Q4 में रिसीव किया था. तो सर कहीं कुछ ड्राई अप आया इंडस्ट्री के अंदर, कुछ मतलब ऐसा फेज आया है जहाँ पे डिमांड थोड़ी सी कम हुई है, या सप्लाई का प्रेशर आया कि डिस्काउंटिंग देख रहा है कस्टमर तो कहीं से बाय कर रहा है सर, तो थोड़ा सा उसके ऊपर एक कलर चाहिए था.
कुछ जो प्रेशर आया था नागपाल जी, वो मार्च के अंदर सबको रेडी में मशीन चाहिए, जो हमारे लिए कैपेसिटी का एक लिमिटेशन था. इसके लिए जो Q4 में जो फरवरी एंड मार्च में जो जिस मशीन्स की लीड टाइम जो है वो 2 months 3 months में इम्पॉसिबल है, उस टाइप की मशीन्स में वो पेनल्टी के साथ या आपको देना ही पड़ेगा. तो कुछ ऑर्डर्स में हमने ये बोला था कि Q1 से पहले इम्पॉसिबल है, तो वो रीजन एक रहा है. कुछ ऑर्डर्स हमारे कम हुए उसके, और बाकी कुछ इतना सिग्निफिकेंट मार्केट में चेंज नहीं आया क्योंकि Q4 के अंदर ऑर्डर से लेके एग्जीक्यूशन ओवरऑल हाईएस्ट एवर ही रहता है. तो जो मेन रीजन जो था वो जो बड़े जो क्लाइंट्स है या फिर बड़ी ऑर्डर बुक के साथ में जिसको बात करने का डिस्कशन चल रहा था, उनका डिलीवरी के इश्यूज के कारण हमने वो डिनाइड किया है।
अच्छा सर, एक और चीज जो हमारी ऑर्डर बुक है अभी जो हमारे पास है आउटस्टैंडिंग 330 करोड़ का, इसमें कोई ऐसी एजिंग है जो बहुत पुराने ऑर्डर्स पड़े हैं और एक हमारे पास मतलब सॉर्ट ऑफ डिफिकल्टी होगी आगे इसको डिस्पैच करने में, कुछ ऐसा भी है कि ऑर्डर्स कैंसिलेशन के चांसेस हैं 330 करोड़ मतलब?
कैंसलेशन पॉलिसी तो पहले है नहीं, कंपनी के एक रूल बुक में कस्टमर के साथ जो कमिटमेंट एग्रीड कमिटमेंट है उसमें हम लोगों का क्लियर कट रिटर्न में दिया हुआ है नागपाल जी कि ऑर्डर का एडवांस और ऑर्डर कैंसलेशन पॉसिबल नहीं है। नंबर वन, हम केस टू केस बेसिस पे यहाँ पे अपने एग्जिस्टिंग कस्टमर है या किसी का हेल्थ का इश्यू है या किसी का कुछ मेजर लॉस हुआ है, कंपनी के अंदर कुछ अनसर्टेनिटी हुई है, तो ऐसे फ्यू केसेस में हम लोग महीने में 1 या 2 केसेस में एक जेन्युइनिटी पे हम लोग रिफंड करते हैं या ऑर्डर कैंसलेशन एक्सेप्ट करते हैं। बाकी हमारा यहाँ पे ऑर्डर कैंसलेशन की पॉलिसी नहीं है।
ठीक है सर। सर हमारा जो ज्योग्राफिकल अभी पेनिट्रेशन है, हमने सेंटर्स भी खोले हैं पिछले कुछ टाइम में, कि मतलब जैसे फरीदाबाद में सेंटर खोला है एंड एक दो जगह हमने और सेंटर्स खोले हैं। तो सर कैसा रिस्पांस आ रहा है सेंटर खोलने से? मार्केटिंग कैसी हो रही है वहाँ पे? कुछ वहाँ पे कन्वर्जन आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है? मतलब थोड़ा सा उसके ऊपर कलर।
ऐसी फास्ट कर ये नागपाल जी, डेफिनेटली जब आप आपके पास टैक्स सेंटर है, डिस्प्ले सेंटर है, तो कस्टमर को जो मॉडल पे हम बात करते हैं उसको कस्टमर प्लेस पे दिखाने से बेटर है कि आप आपकी प्रीमाइसिस पे दिखा रहे हो। सेकंड थिंग, वहां पे आपकी जॉब प्रूव आउट करने की फैसिलिटी भी अवेलेबल है। तो कस्टमर ने जो जॉब बनाना है या जो उनका टारगेट है, अगर 2 मिनट में बनाना है या 2 माइक्रोन में बनाना है, वो हम लोग इमीडिएटली उनकी सामने ही प्रूव आउट कर सकते हैं, जिससे कि कस्टमर का कॉन्फिडेंस जो है वो बिल्ड होता है और इमीडिएटली वो डील क्लोज होता है। तो ये सब जो हमने डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नेटवर्क पे टैक्स सेंटर्स खोले हैं उनका डेफिनेटली बहुत बड़ा और अच्छा इम्पैक्ट आता है। और वो प्रीमाइसिस का यूटिलाइजेशन हम एवरी मंथ करते हैं, कुछ टूलिंग सेमिनार्स, कस्टमर बेनिफिट प्रोग्राम, जिसमें मेंटेनेंस से लेके उनकी टूल की लाइफ कैसे बढ़ाई जाए, पॉल्यूशन कैसे कम किया जाए और जैसे उनकी मशीन्स की लाइफ जो है उसको कैसे बढ़ाया जाए, तो काफी सेमिनार्स करते हैं लोन की प्रोसेस के लिए, बैंक्स वालों को, पीएसयू वालों को, लोन के कंसल्टेंट को सब्सिडी की गाइडेंस देना। तो ये लोकल लेवल पे ये काफी बड़ी एक्टिविटीज हो रही है वहां पे। तो डेफिनेटली ये भी एक रीजन है कि हमारी ऑर्डर्स बुक जो है वो बढ़ रही है।
ठीक है सर, आई थिंक यही क्वेश्चंस थे थोड़ा सा। एंड सर कैपेसिटी हमारी 2500 मशीन्स की हो गई है अभी।
हाँ, 2500 मशीन और 500 करोड़।
हाँ
अगर
मतलब वो 20 लाख का रियलाइजेशन पकड़ा है। हाँ
20 लाख का, अगर बड़ी मशीन ज्यादा बनी तो नंबर्स कम आएंगे, छोटी
ठीक
मशीन
है।
ज्यादा बनी तो नंबर्स ज्यादा है।
नहीं नहीं वो ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर। थैंक यू रुपेश सर, आई थिंक यही क्वेश्चन थे। थैंक
थैंक
यू।
यू नागपाल।
Thank you, Samar. We'll take the next question from Tushar Gupta. Please go ahead.
Hello. Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity again. Sir, as we see last year, we have a average realization per machine around 19 lakh.
Yeah.
So can we see this increasing or it will stay here only?
I think it will increase because right now we are focusing on the higher end machines more, but we not worried about the average price. We worried about month on month target we decided. We worried about the quarter on quarter what we decided. But definitely with the help of higher end machines like VTL series, HMC series, double column series, which are the beyond 1 crore rupees product value. So definitely will increase the average price.
Okay, sir. So one more thing, like as we see Jyoti is entering into making of controller in-house, does we have any plan or any future aim to go into this?
I am not aware about any other manufacturer, but yes, we have one agreement with one of the company, and right now we are introducing one control, the name Mechatrol, which is available in market, and almost more than 100 controls with machine we supply to the customer. It is the with our controller manufacturer and Macpower partnership to manufacture this control. Yes, Macatrol is Macpower product.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tushar. We'll take the question from Rajesh Bhatt. Please go ahead. Rajesh. We'll take the follow-up question from Pratik Srivastav. Please go ahead.
Sorry, Mera.
Yes, Rajesh. Yes.
Rupesh ji, thank you for taking my question. Rupesh ji, last couple of call में आप ये बोले थे कि कुछ customers ऐसे होते हैं जिनको वो finances arrange करना मुश्किल होता है, payment delay होता है, इसके कारण कुछ sale book नहीं कर पाते हैं. क्या वो problem अभी भी continue हो रहा है कि is that something recurring problem with our customers?
Year on year કેટલો આવ્યું છે આપણે 80% 90% કેટલો આવ્યું હતું billing. So year on year the cycle of billing राजेश जी जो हुआ है वो 85% के हिसाब से हुआ है. मंथ ऑन मंथ में कुछ अप्रैल मंथ में 65%, मई मंथ में 65%, जून में 75%. सो मंथ ऑन मंथ क्योंकि फेस्टिवल सीजन जो आएगा जहाँ पे यहाँ पे नवरात्रि रहेगी, दशहरा की छुट्टी रहेगी तो बैंक्स बहुत बंद रहते हैं. दिवाली के टाइम में 1 वीक का बैंक हॉलीडे रहता है. तो कुछ मंथ में 65%, कुछ मंथ में जो नाम आया है फील्ड से उसका 85%, 100% कभी भी मंथ ऑन मंथ में जो प्रोजेक्शन मिला है ब्रांच से उसमें बैंक का फंड नहीं आता है. और उसके हिसाब से हमें अगर बिलिंग का प्लानिंग करना है तो हमें वो हिसाब से बुकिंग बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. तो 65 to 85 is the lowest to highest average month on month आती है. जितने दिन ज्यादा बैंक बंद रहेंगे उस दिन उसमें पेमेंट नहीं आएगा, उसका जो बिलिंग है राजेश जी वो रोल ओवर होके नेक्स्ट मंथ में जाएगा.
अच्छा, थैंक यू.
Thank you, Rajesh. We'll take the last question from Pratik Srivastav. Please go ahead.
Hello, Rupesh. Just a follow-up question on the defense order. So this defense order to like final revenue realization, can you please paint a picture की मतलब हमको कैसे order, how will the order inflow, quarter by quarter, and when will the final we'll see the revenue on the balance sheet starts hitting, sir?
So process is प्रतीक जी थोड़ा लेंदी है. अभी जो ऑर्डर बुक है हमारे पास उसमें डिफेंस के अंदर हम लोग उसको टेंडर बिजनेस बोलते हैं. इसमें मेजोरिटी जो है वो डिफेंस और पीएसयू कंपनीज रहती है, जैसे कि बेल है और बीएचईएल है अपना, और काफी जो पीएसयूज है उसको हम लोग डिफेंस में कंसीडर करते हैं. कुछ सेक्टर्स जो है वो एजुकेशन सेक्टर है जिसका बहुत नॉमिनल टेंडर बिड हो रहा है. अभी ज्यादातर पीएसयू और डिफेंस का है. उसकी प्रोसेस में ये है कि आपको जब बिडिंग खुलता है पोर्टल पे उसमें आपको स्टडी करना है. उसके अंदर आपको 15 days to 1 month का टाइम मिलता है. उसको हम एवेल्यूट करते हैं. मोर देन 100 पेजेस का वो टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन और स्पेसिफिकेशन है जो हमारी वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट में उसको रीड करते हैं जॉइंटली. फिर उसको प्रोजेक्ट के हिसाब से वर्कआउट करते हैं, कॉस्टिंग डिपार्टमेंट, डिजाइन डिपार्टमेंट, वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट. फिर फाइनल अप्रूवल करके हम उसको डॉक्यूमेंटेशन का जो 50 पेज का एक सबमिशन है, एक्सपीरियंस का, परफॉर्मेंस का, अपना बैंक गारंटी का, ये सब चीज जो है उसके लिए हम डॉक्यूमेंट्स को सबमिट करते हैं इनके साथ. उनके बाद उनका रिसीव डॉक्यूमेंट्स और रिसीव बिड का कंफर्मेशन आता है. उनके बाद वो लोग जैसे उनकी जो अर्जेंसी है उस हिसाब से वहां पे एक कमिटी रहती है, वेरियस टाइप ऑफ कमिटीज. उसमें वो टेंडर पहले टेक्निकल ओपन होता है जिसमें हमारा कैंसलेशन का चांसेस बहुत ही निग्लिजिबल रहता है. कुछ डॉक्यूमेंटेशंस में मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग है या प्रॉपर कहीं पे अंडरस्टैंडिंग नहीं है तो 1 or 2% रिजेक्शंस का चांसेस हो सकता है. या फिर वो आपको RFI के थ्रू बोलेंगे कि आपका ये मिसिंग है या आपने कुछ रॉन्ग आइडेंटिफाइड किया है तो आप उसको सबमिट करो. उस प्रोसेस का उनका 1-1.5 महीना लगता है. उसके बाद कॉमर्शियल ओपन होता है, उसके अंदर RA भी जनरेट होता है, रिवर्स ऑक्शन कुछ केसेस में. जिसमें L1 प्राइस से RH चालू करते हैं, उसका ड्यूरेशन 2 या 3 दिन का रहता है। उनके बाद विद इन 1 मंथ आपका L1 का अनाउंसमेंट, उसके बाद 1 मंथ के अंदर आपका ऑर्डर आता है, उसमें 3 मंथ टू 6 मंथ का आपका एग्जीक्यूशन का टाइम मिलता है। तो लास्ट क्वार्टर में जो ऑर्डर्स आते हैं वो फर्स्ट क्वार्टर में फॉरवर्ड होते हैं, और लास्ट क्वार्टर का जो एग्जीक्यूशन है वो बहुत केसेस में पॉसिबल कम रहेगा। तो अभी फर्स्ट क्वार्टर, सेकंड क्वार्टर, थर्ड क्वार्टर तक का ऑर्डर्स जो रिसीव होगा वो एग्जीक्यूशन पॉसिबल रहेगा। तो ये प्रोसेस है उनका ऑर्डरिंग का और एग्जीक्यूशन।
Thank you.
Pratik.
Thank you, Pratik.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the last question from Shrey Gandhi. Please go ahead.